Hey everyone. Now to talk about the 6th episode of Voltron Legendary Defenders 6th season, All Good Things. Another quite impressive one, centered around a major space battle over Dibazal. Where we left off with Keith and Shiro. They were saved from planetfall by the Black Lion, and Keith finally gets answers in the astral plane. Spoiler alert. Spoiler alert. Shiro physically died in their big battle against Zarkon way back when. His spirit, his consciousness has managed to be saved within the Black Lion, but the Shiro that they've known throughout these past seasons has been a clone under Galra control all along. Seems like the spiritual connection that Keith can reach out to Shiro is currently weak, but he is still here with his allies to some extent, at least. But now Keith rushes back to battle as Lotor and his generals are once again a united force to be reckoned with, thanks to their improved syncline ships, intending to access the Quintessence field, but pretty quickly the other four paladins get to quick work destroying the inter-reality gate that leads to it. So, bit of a challenge now for our villains. But we get more of Lotor's excuses, saying he's preserving Altean culture. He's trying to make things right, even though he's sacrificed many Altean lives and abused their trust, abused Allura's trust, Karan, all the paladins. Basically, finding ally or enemy, whatever they can provide along the way. Even one of his generals briefly notes that his plan seems confusing to follow, that it's kind of just better to be on his side when it's safe to do so. Hopefully this is kind of the end of it, but Lotor and Allura's working alliance briefly turning into romantic feelings. Some fans might have enjoyed that controversial turn. I didn't like it though. Allura brings up, that is, even a bigger element of the, abused trust. And Lotor basically just, his mindset is fully revealed that he's basically just a manipulative creep. And even if he's out to supposedly save and resurrect Altean culture, it's kind of to serve his own ends. Doesn't help that the battle basically kicks off with Allura and Lotor bringing the other's father into their arguments. Allura saying that Lotor is basically as power hungry as Zarkon. Lotor saying that Allura is continuing the legacy of like weak protection that Alfor provided. And also we finally, it might not have an official name yet. Maybe it does online somewhere. But we finally get the culmination of the syncline ships into a combined mech. Is pretty easily figured that, they're meant to be a match against Voltron. Okay. And also that one of the ships pretty clearly looks like a pair of, like, just parallel legs. And I think they actually do just form the lower half of the robot. But very cool design, very cool capabilities, very viable threat against the Lions. But even with that serious character work, we get a little bit of comedy from Koran. That since Shiro's virus was rid of, thankfully, the castle's still basically just lying still in space, so he has to make repairs along with Krolia and Romel's possible help. Like in one instance, early in the episode, Hunk is basically holding onto him from a rope as he kind of trapeze swings onto walls to check the relevant systems and stuff. We also get a nice little bit of personal reflection from him, talking about his grandfather. So even there we get a little bit of seriousness. Yeah, but this is the penultimate episode of the season, and it's going in quite a nice direction. So I'll see you at the season finale with episode 50.